Hello, hello. I'm live. Today I am at home, as you can see, and I am live from home. I do not know what to talk about, as always. I just went live, and there is nobody who's going to respond to me in terms of giving me a prompt. Okay, so I'm at home, and you can see the get ready with me version of the prompt because I'm getting ready to leave for Starbucks, which is my daily haunt. And on my table, and my table is full of a lot of things. I will take a picture of this someday and send that to the internet. I'm sure it is already there somewhere, but I'll do that. So while I talk, I also am trying to clean my space, my place. And एक second, हाँ, चलो, what do you want to talk about? Give me 10 seconds. Sorry, there was a distraction. There's a guest in my house who's guesting as we speak. Okay, coming back. So I'm going to go to Starbucks, and there are two things that I will change about my Starbucks today. One is I'm going to carry this phone. I think I had introduced this phone last time around also, but I'm going to carry this phone. It's a Nokia phone, and it has like some two three numbers saved into it, and I'm going to forward calls from my main call onto this one. So I'll do that. That's one. Second, I'm going to carry this water bottle with me. I do not know why, but I want to carry a water bottle. So I will have a water bottle and a phone, which are two very different aesthetics and two different use cases. I mean, I'll have my iPhone also, but I will keep that in the bag and I will not open it and I will bring it out because I want to bring back my attention span. So what is happening is that since I got back to Insta, I have been doing crazy amount of times on Insta, but now my screen time has probably gone up through the roof. And today I will do the inventory when I write my daily weekly review. I will talk about that. But my screen time is probably through the roof, and I don't like it at all. I don't want to be that person who's a slave to his phone. I want the phone to be a tool to use to do things that I want to do. So that's that. What else do I want to talk about? So that's one thing. The other thing I want to talk about is that today is the end of the weekend, which means that I'm trying to do my weekly review of sorts, and I'm realizing that this week I didn't really push anything at all, primarily because I was on travel. This also reaffirms my faith and my belief that people who say that you can live a life wherein you're on the road all the time and yet build things. I do not know who those people are. I do not know how to do that building piece, but I know tons and tons of people who do that. And in fact, the entire world and the internet is full of people who give out advice about how you can live remote and live across the world and travel and yet ship things. I do not know how they do that. I don't have the ability, but what this means is that I will try to reduce my travel for the next few days. Now this is opposite to what I had first imagined. I had imagined that I'll be in Dubai or in Singapore or whatever, and I'll work from there. But what I've imagined is that if I want to ship a few things with Claude Max plan by end of this month, which is 13 days now, I need to go all in. I need to probably get into a cave. So what that means is that from today till the end of May, I will ship two large things. One is a film script that I'm writing with the help of Claude, and second is my book that has been pending forever. I'll see what I can do with that on Claude. I did one pass, but I need to obviously do more of it. So if I'm able to ship these two things and probably the script writing software, I will then reward myself with a trip in the month of June. If I cannot, I cannot. The other thing that also is open in the month of May and June is that couple of people that I'm close to who live close by will probably move out of this area. And what that means is that my entire way I've built my life, my village will cease to exist. I will talk more about it on my blog. I don't want to talk like this. I will probably write about it because writing is where my expressions come out better. But I'm going to do that as well, and I'm going to talk about that. But that's an important large thing that I want to sort of chat about to to the world around me. I will also send it to my folks, the folks around me, and let's see how that happens. So that's that. What else do I need to talk about? The other thing I want to talk about is, let me talk about it in live, and maybe that becomes a context for my what do you call it, for my written piece also. Is that I'm, for some reason, I am surprisingly okay with the idea of C4E as a village and C4E as a entity ceasing to exist. I mean, I know that it is going to die a death. It's like seeing a old parent fade away. So, funnily, I'm in the same space with my family also, and my parents are old, and I can see them that they are like going to go old and weak and with time. I'm going to do that as well. That's happening to me as well. So funnily, I think I'm fairly okay with the way it's going. I'm fairly okay with the way C4E is degenerating into a different business, a different shape. Luckily, there are two, three people who are trying to build C4E into a different space, different direction, and hopefully it will stay alive. But it will not be C4E. It will be something else. It will be called something else altogether. It may or may not be that. But what I have created will probably not outlast me. One of the things that I had imagined was that I will create something that outlasts me, and I wanted that to have a larger impact in the world and not myself per se. But that will change. Okay, this went too personal too soon. Anyways, I will anyways still publish it. I think I'm going to take a pause at this because I don't want to be the person who talks about things without thinking deeply about them. But I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to write this and then probably come back and talk about it on some other podcast. But for the timing, I think it's going to be an interesting day. I am going to get meet couple of very interesting people that I like. I have to meet my landlord. What that also means is that that I may or may not have this house that I'm living at. This is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. There is somebody called Jack. Hello, Jack. I don't know who you are, but happy to take any questions that you may have. Should you have any questions, I'll give you 30 seconds because there seems to be a delay between what I speak and what I record for about 30 seconds at YouTube. Should you have any questions, Jack, please ask and then we'll take from there on. And if you don't have questions, I'm going to end this live and get going with my day. Okay, I'm going to end this. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everybody. Take care. Goodbye.